Well, no such luck. It doesn't work on Steam Deck. It's not here. Can't find it. Maybe someday. Uh, let's just go home. So I had a few problems, namely trying to get the Steam Deck to work because I was playing Ratchet and Clank last night, and it was moving like this, and I tried to get it, but everything moves slow. Okay, so it was just like nothing was working. Everything was moving. Frame. Yeah, it got that bad. So this game crashed almost bricked my whole system. So that's not good. Um, Starfield working on this is going to be a shit show, I think, based on what happened here. So I'm not super confident about it. Super balls, super cock, and I'm not super confident about this thing working on there. And that's fine. People are having problems with it anyway. I'd be better off with Cyberpunk or our Red Dead Redemption 2. Whatever. I can't even get past Fallout. I'm trying to figure out Fallout New Vegas. I think I have that on here. Do I not? Yeah, I got it on there. So it's kind of a shame. Not much more to say really about it, but I'm focusing on some Nintendo Switch games. I do believe Arkham Knight's coming to the Switch. If that thing is fucking cloud, adios amigo. I'm not getting that. So yeah, there's some problems that the Steam Deck has its limitations. And right now, I just want to like take it easy with it. I've only dropped it once, and that wasn't even intentional. And I'm a temperamental man, but the shell just popped open, so that was the only drama that I've ever had with this thing. But Starfield needs more time to actually work, and I this is the problem. And everybody was probably confident because, well, Phil Spencer's cracking the whip. Todd Howard's going to have money, and he's got the corporation now that Bethesda's owned by Microsoft. But even like when Phil Spencer came out and said, he had that very defeated conversation, and it's like, oh well, if Phil Spencer's not having confidence, what is Todd Howard going to do? Starfield was Xbox's big cock. If they didn't have shit, you know. If you got if if Starfield was your sperm, right? And even Mark Bussler, Classic Game Room, Lord Carnage guy, could not. The Genesis man, the Genesis video game online guy, before any of us, before YouTube even existed. He's trying to figure it out, right? Vinny Vinesauce has had problems with the bugs. Other people in the Vineverse, and yeah, it's frustrating. So I just don't hold my breath on this stuff. There's Skyrim on the Switch. I have my own tabletop role playing game with Masters of the Universe. I have my other things, so I'm not worried about Starfield. Don't you worry about it. Eventually it'll come out, but there has to be a lot of updates, Proton updates, whatever it needs to be. I don't know what needs to happen, but I'm okay with it. Starfield is gonna take a while. I when I did the video, I said it's gonna have like Starfield's the greatest game of all time, and I put a thought emoji at the end of that, like almost like an asterisk. I think maybe it's gonna be like 76, where everything's gonna go goddamn wrong, and that's it. So, uh, there's just other games to look forward to. Last generation games you can play because it does feel like last generation from what I could see. It's Cyberpunk 2078, which is not a bad year. I would be what 100 years old in that time period. Whatever. All right. Well, moving on to other things. I still have another Zelda board game. We're gonna do Ganondorf. I'm gonna show you how Ganondorf works in the board game. Ace of Spades, baby.